We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in want. We think too much and feel too little. More than machinery, we need humanity.
We know the air is unfit to breathe and our food is unfit to eat. As if that's the way it's supposed to be. We know things are bad, worse than bad. They're crazy.
Silence! The great and powerful Oz knows why you have come.
You've got to say, I'm a human being. God damn it! My life has value.
You have meddled with the primal forces of nature.
Don't give yourselves to brutes, men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, or what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men with machine minds and machine hearts.
And now, Reality Rants with Jason Bermas.
And who loves you? And who do you love?
Hey everybody, Jason Bermas here, and I am just asking questions. But when I give my opinion sometimes, I may get it wrong. And we have to ask the question today whether or not the Spectator has identified Adrien Dittmann as Adrien Dittmann. So the real Adrien Dittmann, an Elon Musk fan in Fiji, tricks the world. Now, this article came out a few days ago amidst a bunch more interest on Twitter. I saw, let's say, some prominent figures, posting again as if Dittmann were actually Elon Musk. My hypothesis, after interacting with Dittmann and watching certain things and listening, was that you more than likely had an AI version of Musk with a human operator that can kind of come in. This article is contending that Dittmann is a real person named Adrien Dittmann's actual name, who comes from a wealthy family, who is in some type of business in Fiji and other nations, has a substantial amount of money, by the way. And, basically is just kind of cosplaying as Musk. Now, the interesting thing is, this article comes out, and I couldn't read it because it was under a paywall, right? That's why I didn't do this video a few days ago. But if you go to my X feed, you'll see that it seemed to be being blocked on X, much the way the Hunter Biden laptop story, that URL had been blocked. And even if the idea was this person was being doxxed, the Spectator retorted, there's no doxing whatsoever. So the mainstream has picked up on it. In fact, just before this piece, there was a lot of mainstream articles, as we've been talking about, like basically saying, yeah, no, this is definitely the, a Musk sock puppet account, etc. And I'm going to say this. The entire account seems to be propping up Musk, speaks like Musk, answers questions much like Musk, is very versed in the Muskernuts arena. Now, I don't know if this article does a great job at explaining that away, but it does point to the fact that it also seems this person's parents are big Musk fans. So we're going to get into the article. We're going to get into some other articles covering it. We're going to get into who sleuthed this person out, because there are other accounts out there that are claiming that Adrien Dittmann is a totally different individual. But I got to tell you, the fact that a Dittmann family exists and they're wealthy, and we're going to show you some of the evidence how wealthy they are, is pretty compelling evidence, and it's okay to be wrong. So thumbs it up, subscribe, and share. I do want to remind people, I'm doing it with your help. 5, 10, 15 bucks. It means the world to me. The Buy Me a Coffee and many other links are down below. Also, please share these stories and share the information with others. Okay, so here we go. Let's get into it. The real Adrien Dittmann. Now, this article gets into the fact that Dittmann and Musk have been on the same space together, that Dittmann actually talked about his origins and basically talked about where he was geographically, talked about spending some time in Morocco. And look, these guys do a good job of lining that up. Now, I also want to point out, okay, and I would be remiss otherwise, that a lot of this was supposedly sleuthed out by this individual, this woman, Maya Arsen Cremieux, and this is their website. Other outlets, such as Yahoo and others, are talking about this fact and giving links to them. And I'll say this. Newsweek did a really good job of kind of summing up all sides, all right? Now, you look at this thing, and it talks about Dittmann being a part of the $100 million U.S. project to decarbonize things and the Musk contest surrounding everything, all right? It's one of my big problems with, we don't need to decarbonize anything. Yet that still seems to be on the agenda. Now, a lot of the other sleuthing comes from the fact that this person, Dittmann, although they've deleted a lot of the tweets, some people have kept them, has posted videos of them cooking food as they talked, right? So they also provide a video. We're going to go to that video right here. So anybody can still see it up there. Who knows if it gets taken down. Fiji's president officiates at an opening of the Aquarium Insula Maritime Lifestyle Warehouse. So you got the president of Fiji, and all the way to the left is Dittmann, supposedly. Let's bring it back. Now, clearly, I would imagine that's Dittmann's father next to him. I would imagine that Dittmann's mother is the one directly in the middle, and the individual all the way on the other side, without the goatee or facial hair, is Dittmann's brother. Now, Dittmann's brother is also referred to in this as, posting social media content. They really, and on top of that, they supposedly have shown evidence of Dittmann's wife through social media accounts. What they didn't do is dox anybody. And that kind of brings me to this part of the story. If indeed this thing got censored, even if it's up there, Spectator story debunking Elon Musk alt account theory banned on X, right? And there was no violation to the rules. Now, Musk came in, first of all, had been mocking the mainstream media about the account, had said that Adrien Dittmann is an IQ test, and then also, I think rather sarcastically claimed after this, it's time the world knew I am Adrien Dittmann, right? There was a joke about that. Now, here that is right there. I am Adrien Dittmann, he joked. It's time the world knew. Now, here's the thing. We got to stop. I'm probably going to do a separate video on Zuckerberg later and him addressing the new Facebook rules and terms of service. And I literally burst out into laughter when he said he was going to move his content moderation team from California to Texas. Hey, just put a cowboy hat on. Everything's going to be okay. X is still a very flawed platform. This is highlighting that. Other issues have highlighted that in the past. All right? I want more information. This is the type of journalism that I actually want to see. There's cross-referencing in it. They contacted the Adrien Dittmann in Fiji and got no response. They didn't go over the line by posting somebody's address, anything that was not in the public arena. So bravo. That's what real journalism is and needs to be encouraged. All right? And look, I find it super bizarre, I'm not going to lie, that any individual would be that motivated, number one, to kind of impersonate someone and take on their persona and argue for them constantly and all these other things. That without some type of collusion, I still have my questions. I'm not even endorsing this article as 100% factual, right? Again, I've been wrong before. But it's just so hard for me to believe that somebody would obsess over a billionaire so much and take on that persona and have literally no individual personality whatsoever or even want to be a part of that. Now, look, I know Musk has his fanboys out there. And this isn't, and I hate Elon Musk video at all. It's pretty agnostic video on Musk and his belief systems itself, just talking about the carbon stuff. Everybody knows what about Musk and the military-industrial complex and the contracting has caused concern for me before. This is a really interesting case. So I wonder if this, annihilates the account that is Adrien Dittmann. I wonder if people double down in this idea that they think that this is Musk's alt account. I wonder if this leads to some type of collusion between the actual Dittmann and Musk behind the scenes. Who knows? I mean, they both love Diablo, right? They can't get enough of that together. In any case, I would encourage people, now that neither of these articles are behind a paywall, to read the Spectator piece and just in the realm of free speech, read their follow-up response because I think it is really interesting, and I just want to do this short video updating on that. We are going to try to hammer out another couple videos. I know I was absent yesterday. I was actually at jury duty. I considered doing a whole video on the jury duty experience. Very quick trial apparently came to a resolution before they even picked a jury. Would have been a madhouse of a trial indeed. I'm going to stop my rambling. Once again, the links are down below. Buy me a coffee, the PayPal, sharing the links, letting people know about the show. Remember, we're also on patriot.tv every single day. In fact, if you're watching this live in about 18 minutes, I'm going to be over there. You can go check out the show. Really interesting show airing tonight. Dr. Miriam Grossman on the Trans Nation issue, and then Leighton Gray talking about the resignation of Justin Trudeau. And we may actually talk a little bit about Trudeau, what that really means as well. But if you want to hear my take on it, you can do so in 18 minutes over at patriot.tv. Another great way to support the broadcast. You know the drill, guys. Not about left or right. Always about right and wrong. Love ya. See you on the flip.